All right, all you awesome officials. I went through a game that we had last year. I just went through the first 25 plays, so I'm just gonna go over a few mechanical things as we get ready for games coming up this Friday. It's gonna be here before we know it, so just something you can kind of look at, kind of help you out, get you going. So here's the opening kickoff. See, everything's looking good. Referees, stay on the goal line. Do not come off of it. Stay out into the white. You're easing out to the field. So he catches it in the end zone. You want to stay with him. But great job of staying on the sideline because you do have that spot. It was kicked to kind of in the middle. You could have started the clock. Come up and get your spot. Headlines. You've got goal line. I'd like to see you stopping more down in this area. If that ball gets broke to you, your referee's probably not going to get it. You could help with the spot up in here, but we don't want to see both of you guys running at each other. So just remember, referee's got the spot. It's on his side. You've got goal line. So after that kick, just kind of hang out in this area and just watch for illegal blocks and that kind of stuff going on right here. Play two. This is just another mechanical. Let me get to the wide view. Referee, great depth, but you need to be out this way. We want you wider. Mechanics manual, we went over it Monday. It had the referee 15 deep and then about 10 wide. So right in this area, if it's on this hash, you'd like to see you out closer to the numbers. So we just don't want you straight line. It's kind of hard. You got this guy, and then you've got this tackle. So it's kind of hard when you're straight lined with them. So just remember, great depth though. You're 15 back. We just like to see referees getting a little wider. Here we go. Okay, this was one we talked about this week. Um, Rewind it here. Okay, we got three wides. So back judges, remember you're always going to go to the line judge side. So this would be line judge, back judge, and then that's going to be headlines. He's got that guy. So watch as they come down. Speed up just a little bit. Outside guy is breaking in and coming deep. Right here is when we need to read the play, and we're going to switch. Back judge, this was your guy. You're going to switch to this guy now. And line judge, you're going to take this one. So this is what we was talking about when our keys change. He broke to the outside. He's still in a good line with the line judge, back judge. This be your guy right here. So that's what we was talking about when we said we want to switch when they're coming out. Good hustle by the line judge getting down and getting the spot. Remember, H&L still have this spot even on a long play like this. You can see as he's getting tackled. Now back judge, if you're in here, you can help with that, but it's their spot. He's looking in good. I like his position. He's coming in pretty quick. So great job on the line judge on this one of getting down there and switching keys. Wide view. Okay, a lot of times you'll see this guy coming across, and we got to be watching in as we're looking, because if he pitches it forward and he drops it, it's going to be an incomplete pass. In this case here, he hands it off. So if he hands it off, now we have a fumble. So that's what we got to make sure. Was it a pitch or a handoff? So these get a little tricky, sometimes hard to catch, but in this case it's an obvious handoff. But we see that a lot as they come around, they'll kind of just pitch it forward. And what they're doing is if that guy don't catch it, then they get an incomplete pass. There's no harm, no foul at that point. But in this case, he handed it off, so we got to make sure we know that he handed it off and didn't pitch. Okay, on this one, H, with it being stopped right here, being on your side, I'd like to see your hand. I don't know what you're doing with your hands right here. If you're changing your down indicator, it's a little too early. I'd like to see your hand going up. That way the L on the other side, where he sees a pile ending up, he doesn't know if he rotated out or not at this point. So it'd be nice for you to come up with your hand, show we have forward progress. He's down. I mean, he's obviously down. So let's come up with our hand above our head, and then that way we know to start the 40-second clock. And it also helps your official on the opposite side of the field, so that he can line up on you, he or she can line up on you, and we're at the same spot. Because we always want to be in line with each other. Because if you're here and the L's back here, now the coaches are furious. So let's make sure that we're both in line together. So go ahead and put your hand up, showing that the play's over. We're going to be starting from right here on our next snap. Same play, just a little wider view. We're going to go to the wide view on this one. All right, we got it. Pass formation. Back judge, you were on the goal line, which was a great starting position. I'd like to have seen you maybe start going right here, because you see he's in a full sprint. That way that you could get to this end line, and it's just a timing deal. It takes a minute, but you're still running. He's still running. He's running. We're all running, so nobody's set to help out to make sure if this is going to be a catch or not. When we're all running, our eyes are bouncing, and it's just, I'd like to see settle down. You already back on the back line. Could have been moving this way a little bit and then settle down to watch this pass as it's coming in, which he is overthrown. So we didn't have no harm, no foul on that one, but just little mechanical things. Monday's meeting, people were asking me, when do you go? I'd like to have seen you're going now, but he's already at the 5. So y'all are only 7 yards apart at this point. So depending when I'm pre-gaming, watching these guys run, that's when I'm going, okay, that guy's pretty fast. So if he gets to the 12, 13 yard line, I'm off this line and going to the back. It's a lot easier to watch this way than it is to be running, trying to look back this way. Umpires, holding your hand up to ask for the ball is okay, or show the guys, hey, I'm over here. But it looks like you're trying to mark the ball. Umpires do not have the spot. That's going to be from the wings position. So if the ball was out and right in here and you didn't see it, you seen the player hitting the ground, you're coming up with your hand, that's the same as a vert. It's the same as blowing your whistle. So as an umpire, the only time I'd like to see your hands coming up after the play's way over and going, hey, ball over here, holding your hand up, saying, hey, I'm right here, kind of get their attention. Or if the ball's out on the perimeter, to hold it up so the official can see you, say, hey, I'm right here, and he can see your hand and throw you the ball underhand, chest high. So let's don't be trying to spot the ball from the middle of the field, especially in 5-man mechanics. Okay, on this play here, this is the play, I believe it was play 15 of the game. I want you to notice, watch number 45 right here. As he's coming around to make the tackle, lowers his head and launches and leads with his head. That is targeting. I know the runner is not defenseless, but that is 913 targeting, leading with the crown of the helmet. And you got all the indicators there. He comes in, lowers his head, and launches into the runner, into right below, right around his chest area leading with the helmet. That is targeting, and that's an automatic disqualification because that was just classic clear. And this guy has a problem with this because a few plays later, he does the exact same thing. We'll get to that here in just a moment. It's a few plays down the road. But watch him as he comes around, bends down, leads, and punishes with the crown of the helmet. Now remember, you do have the UNS, but in this one, that is there's no question that he did it. So umpire and headlines, y'all could have thrown on that, come together, and confirmed that we did have targeting, we did have a crouch, we did have a launch, and it was with the crown of the helmet. Okay, here we have a, let me back up. Okay, remember beanbag mechanics are for fumbles. On this play here, we have a backwards pass. He never possessed the ball, so we still have a backwards pass. The ball goes, it gets bounced, gets knocked forward. Umpire, you're grabbing your beanbag to mark it. Remember, the beanbag is to mark where the fumble actually happened. We have a flag at the top, but beanbags are only for fumbles or if we have momentum inside the 5 or to spot the end of a punt or an illegal touch. This is a backwards pass. This is not a fumble, so we do not want a beanbag on this one. Let's back up here. So I'm guessing we had this guy here offsides. I'm guessing on this play, that's what the flag's for. Oh, let me go back one. What I do like is, guys, about our H at the top here. Watch, the flag is on the defensive side. As a back judge or a line judge or as a referee, when I look over and I see this is where we snap, if I see the flag on this side, I know it's on the defense. If I see it on this side, I know it was on the offense. So in this one, I'm going to be going, okay, it's on the defensive side. We do have a turnover. But I want to be able to, but when I look over and see that flag right there, I know that we're on the defensive side of the ball, which is a great tool that I'm glad the H is using right here because that's an easy one. When I look over and I see the flag, okay, we had defense did something. So was it before the recovery? Because if it was before the recovery, we do not have clean hands. We're going to replay it, and that's what I want to show you is the next play. They went, well, gets me. Okay, now I'm confused myself because previous play we snapped it from the 50. We had a flag, and then next possession. Okay, we're at the 45. Okay, I was thinking it was at the 45 on the last one. So okay, so it's 5 yards offsides. So good job by the H on this one. I like that mechanic. Great job. See number 45 there on that again. Hope that kid doesn't get hurt because he does this a lot. I mean, I just went through the first 25 plays. That is not quite as bad as the last one, but you see how he keeps crouching and then leaning forward and leaning with that head. That's not quite as bad as an upper thrust. This one, I would maybe go a UNS because he did lower it. He did. Was it completely upper thrust punishing? From this view from back, you could kind of see it. I would support either or on this one. UNS is definitely warranted here. But if we'd have went with the first targeting in play 15, this is play 21 of the game, this kid's already gone. So, and it's to protect him. He's doing that quite a bit, leading with the crown of that helmet. Okay, we won this play. We back up. Okay, watch, the ball is coming to our right. See this guy going down. He hits. That guy was trying to get low, but he goes down and he gets him in the knee. So we got an illegal low block right here. Play still going. The L. Might like to see you back just a little bit as they're coming at you right here. Kind of let it go in front of you. But then as it starts to come back up and go out is great. Now, that low block, remember, since that was in front of the line of scrimmage, that's going to be a spot foul. Put your spot right here, guys. He's looking at the players, got his flag pulled, and launches it into the field of play. We do not want to do that. We're blindly throwing to a spot, and we have all these players in here. There's no sense in hitting a player with a flag. We get the spot right here. The spot here or the spot here is the exact same spot. There's no reason to be throwing that flag blindly into the field of play. So let's just drop it over here on the sideline. Great job, though, of watching the players. Love that. Just do not throw the flag in blindly. You could have thrown it right here, and that was your spot. And you would have had a better spot because you don't know where the flag is going now. So let's just drop it right here on the sideline. We got the spot, and then we can come back. We can mark 15 off from there, or unless they want to decline the penalty. So, all right, guys, that's all I got today. I'll keep going through these as these films come in, and making these or one or two a week. That way we can kind of keep staying up on it, and we'll be going over them in our meetings. Have any questions, concerns? I answer all my emails, and as long as I'm not in the game, I'll answer the phone, get back with you. So everybody be safe. Safe travels this weekend, safe out on the field. And remember, make them big. Make them big. That blow block was good, but that was a big one. Let's get those. Let's get the alligators and let the lizards go. And y'all have a great week, and just stay with it, and stay with your crews, and just talk to your pregame, and just everybody get on the same page, and just have fun. That's what it's about. Have fun. I'll see y'all later.